The power of Kaspa, KAS. In the crypto market, the hidden powerhouse ready to explode. The crypto secret no one is talking about. Most people still have no clue about this hidden powerhouse. But the few who do, they're getting in before the crowd just like the early Bitcoin adopters did. And if history has taught us anything, it's that being early isn't just an advantage. It's everything. Because Kaspa isn't just another crypto. It's not some overhyped meme coin or a pump and dump scheme. No, Kaspa is rewriting the rules of blockchain speed, scalability, and security in a way no other crypto has ever managed before. It's solving the same problems that have held back giants like Bitcoin and Ethereum, but it's doing it faster, smarter, and with game-changing efficiency. And here's the thing most people don't realize. The crypto market moves in cycles. Every cycle has its undiscovered gem, that one project that's quietly building revolutionary technology before the world wakes up to its potential. Bitcoin had its moment. People laughed at it when it was just a few cents. Then it hit $1. Then $100. Then $10,000. Ethereum had its moment. Most ignored it until suddenly smart contracts became the backbone of DeFi. Solana had its moment. It went from being just another altcoin to a blockchain powerhouse that saw a mind-blowing 10,000% plus surge in a single bull run. And now, all signs are pointing to Kaspa as the next big contender. Think about it, right now, while most traders are distracted by hype coins, meme pumps, and short-term speculation, a few sharp investors are accumulating Kaspa, understanding exactly what's coming. Because once the floodgates open, once mainstream attention locks in, there's no turning back. The question is, will you be ahead of the wave, or will you be chasing it when it's already too late? Because by the end of this video, you'll understand why Kaspa is on the verge of something massive, why the fundamentals behind it are unlike anything we've seen before, and most importantly, why those who wait might regret it later. So buckle up, this is one video you can't afford to skip. Let's dive in. The technology behind Kaspa: faster, smarter, stronger. First things first, what makes Kaspa different? In a crypto world where speed and scalability define winners and losers, Kaspa is playing an entirely different game. It's not just another blockchain, it's a revolution in motion. Kaspa is a proof-of-work POW blockchain just like Bitcoin. But here's the twist, it doesn't operate like Bitcoin at all. Instead of the slow, one-block-at-a-time system that has held Bitcoin back for years, Kaspa uses a revolutionary tech called GhostDAG. Now, if you're new to GhostDAG, here's why it's an absolute game-changer. Bitcoin mines one block at a time. It's like a single-lane highway, slow, congested, and prone to bottlenecks. Kaspa? It processes multiple blocks simultaneously, like an entire multi-lane superhighway, allowing transactions to be finalized at lightning speed without compromising security or decentralization. To put it into numbers, Bitcoin processes around 7 transactions per second. Ethereum, maybe 30 transactions per second. Kaspa, thousands of transactions per second on a proof-of-work blockchain. That's unheard of. This isn't just an improvement, it's a breakthrough. Because here's what makes it even crazier. Kaspa achieves this without sacrificing decentralization or security. Two things that have made Bitcoin so valuable in the first place. No centralization risks like Solana. No gas fee nightmares like Ethereum. No trade-offs between speed and security. And here's what most people haven't figured out yet. Kaspa is still in its early stages. The majority of investors and institutions don't even realize how disruptive this technology is. But when they do, that's when the real explosion happens. Because in crypto, the biggest gains happen before the world catches on. And right now, Kaspa is still flying under the radar. But not for long. Why no one is talking about it? Yet, psychology of early adoption. Let's rewind the clock. Bitcoin in 2013. Ethereum in 2017. Solana in 2021. Every single one of them followed the same pattern. At first, nobody cared. The media ignored them. Experts dismissed them. Even in the crypto space, people laughed them off. Too risky. Too experimental. Too unnecessary. But then, something happened. A small group of sharp investors, people who understood market cycles, started accumulating. They weren't chasing hype. They weren't panic buying after seeing green candles. They were ahead of the curve, stacking their positions before the rest of the world caught on. And what came next? Retail investors FOMO'd in. Big money noticed. Suddenly, that same crypto project everyone ignored exploded, going 10x, 50x, even 100x in value. It's a cycle that's repeated over and over again. And right now, Kaspa is in that same exact early stage phase. Look around. How many people are really talking about Kaspa? Not many. The media isn't hyping it. Your favorite influencer probably isn't making daily price prediction videos. The average trader still has no clue what Ghost DAG is. That's the opportunity. Because by the time the masses wake up, by the time the hype is everywhere, by the time FOMO kicks in, it's already too late. The biggest gains happen before the crowd arrives. Right now, Kaspa is still an under-the-radar play. But that window, it won't stay open forever. So the real question is, will you be watching from the sidelines, or will you be ahead of the curve? Big players are watching. Here's why that matters. Whenever a game-changing crypto emerges, the smart money is always the first to notice. The retail crowd, they come in later, chasing the trend when it's already making headlines. So, is Kaspa on the radar of these big players? Let's connect the dots. Right now, there are whispers in the industry. Developers are paying attention. Blockchain experts are digging into the tech. Early adopters, the ones who recognize the potential of Bitcoin before institutions jumped in, are accumulating. Why? Because they see the same thing we do. Kaspa isn't just another altcoin riding the hype cycle. It's solving fundamental blockchain challenges: speed, scalability, and security, without sacrificing decentralization. And in a space where those three things are non-negotiable, that's a huge deal. But here's where things get even more interesting. Big money doesn't move on hype. It moves on fundamentals. When something this disruptive starts gaining traction, the institutions, hedge funds, and crypto whales take notice. And once they do, everything changes. It starts with quiet accumulation, the kind that happens before retail traders even realize what's going on. Then we see major exchange listings, partnerships, integrations with other blockchain projects. Suddenly, what was once an under-the-radar project turns into the next big thing. Look at history. When Solana was quietly building its ecosystem, nobody cared. Then came institutional backing, major listings, and DeFi adoption. What happened next? The price exploded. Kaspa is in that pre-explosion phase right now. And once major players start moving in, there's no going back. So the real question is, are you seeing this before the masses? Or will you be the one chasing after it when it's already too late? Can Kaspa hit $10? Alright, let's get into what everyone wants to know. Where is Kaspa's price headed? Right now, Kaspa is still trading at a fraction of what it could be worth. And if history has taught us anything, it's that undervalued projects with real-world utility don't stay under the radar forever. If we compare it to past crypto breakouts, hitting $10 isn't as crazy as it sounds. But let's break this down logically. 1. Scarcity, the fuel for price explosion. One of the biggest drivers of any crypto's price is supply and demand. Kaspa has a fixed total supply, which means no endless minting, no inflationary surprises. As demand rises and more investors rush in, the available supply shrinks, naturally driving the price higher. It's the same economic principle that sent Bitcoin from pennies to tens of thousands of dollars. When the world wakes up to Kaspa's potential, scarcity will play a major role in how high it can go. 2. Adoption, the catalyst for long-term growth. The more a crypto is used, the stronger its value proposition. Right now, Kaspa isn't just another speculative token. It's offering real technological innovation with its lightning-fast transactions and superior scalability. As developers integrate Kaspa into DeFi, gaming, payments, and enterprise solutions, its demand will grow. And what happens when demand outpaces supply? Price surges. 3. Exchange listings and media attention, the game changer. Let's be real. Major exchange listings are often the tipping point for explosive growth. Every time a promising crypto lands on bigger platforms like Binance, Coinbase, or Kraken, an entirely new wave of investors jumps in. And when the mainstream media starts covering it, that's when FOMO kicks in. We've seen this play out over and over again. Look at what happened when Dogecoin got major exchange listings and Elon Musk tweeted about it. Look at how Solana skyrocketed after securing its place on top-tier exchanges. Kaspa is still in its early stages, and as its name spreads, so will its market capitalization. So, can Kaspa actually hit $10? Let's put it into perspective. If Kaspa reaches a market cap similar to what Solana or Avalanche achieved at their peak, we're looking at a price range well beyond $10. And given Kaspa's superior speed and efficiency, there's no reason it can't achieve or even surpass those valuations. The key here is recognizing the pattern early. Every major crypto that exploded followed the same trajectory. Low awareness, early adopters accumulating, institutional money moving in, mainstream exposure, and finally retail FOMO sending prices into overdrive. The question is, will you see the signs now and position yourself ahead of the wave? Or will you be chasing after it once it's already out of reach? What's next and why you can't ignore this? So, here's the reality. Kaspa isn't just another project. It's a hidden powerhouse that's solving the biggest challenges in crypto, scalability, speed, and security, all at once. And it's doing it in a way no other proof-of-work blockchain has managed before. We've seen this pattern before. The projects that change the game always start under the radar. Bitcoin was once dismissed as a niche experiment. Ethereum was called unnecessary. Solana was ignored until it wasn't. And now, Kaspa is in that same early-stage position right before mass awareness kicks in. The question is, will you recognize the opportunity now, or wait until everyone else is talking about it? Because here's the truth, by the time mainstream investors and big institutions start paying attention, the biggest gains will have already been made. The people who win in crypto aren't the ones who follow the crowd. They're the ones who see the trend before it happens. So if you want to stay ahead of the market, spot opportunities like this before they explode, and truly understand the psychology behind successful investing, hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications right now. And now, I want to hear from you. Do you think Kaspa will hit $10? Drop your thoughts in the comments below, and let's get the conversation going. This is Be Crypto Smart, and I'll see you in the next one.